This is Nixon's role in Watergate.
The White House denied any involvement or knowledge of the break-in. Nixon did so personally as well. Addressing the nation 2 months later, he said not only that he was not involved, but the staff wasn't either. 3 months later, Nixon was reelected in a landslide.
What Nixon did not tell the nation during his speech was that as early as 2 months before, less than a week after the burglars were caught, he was secretly discussing how the FBI to back off their investigation. Haldeman can be heard on the White House tape specifically telling Nixon that the FBI investigation was going in some directions that it doesn't want to go. On March 21st, 1973, it was later revealed that the White House recording system taped Nixon discussing with the White House counsel John Dean how to raise $120,000 to pay off one of the burglars who was demanding cash for his continued silence. Nixon went out to explore how they could secretly raise as much as $1 million to distribute to the burglars without the money being traced back to the White House. Some cash was in fact distributed to the compensators as early as 12 hours after the meeting.
After investigators learned of the existence of the tapes, Nixon refused to release them. When the independent counsel investigating Watergate refused to relent in his demands for the tapes, Nixon had the Department of Justice replace him. Only after the Supreme Court intervened to order the tapes released did Nixon comply, and even then, there was what has now become the famous as the 18.5-minute gap. The tapes proved conclusively Nixon's knowledge of and involvement in the cover-up, and with the Senate preparing to impeach him, he resigned just 3 days after the tapes were released. The new president, Gerald Ford, quickly turned around and pardoned Nixon. Good.
Oh my God.